other user accounts on your PlayStation 4 are going to have PlayStation Plus, so you don't really need to bother with that, especially since we're only going to be using this account for about a day or so until it actually launches in the United States or in Great Britain. You can use your regular account, so you're just going to want to go ahead and skip that, and then when it asks you to activate as your primary PS4, just go ahead and do that, and then you will be welcomed into PlayStation 4 as Early Advanced Warfare, or whatever you choose to name your thing. Excuse me. You want to hit OK, and then as you guys can see, if you scroll over to the Advanced Warfare thing and give it a second to update, it will say that you have 21 hours, 29 minutes, and 42 seconds. Probably at the time of this going up, though, it's going to be much less than that. So anyway, and that is without the time zone being switched on your PlayStation 4. So I'm going to get into like whether or not this is going to work in a minute. But anyway, next up, as a precaution, so that way everything's on the same page, you're going to want to go into your settings. Then you're going to want to go down to date and time. Then from there, you're going to want to go to UTC plus 10 Sydney and select that as your time zone. From there, you're going to click on date and time settings. From there, you're going to want to click set using the internet, and it's going to set up using the internet after you click set now. And then yeah, from there, after that, you should see like go back and make sure that it's still at whatever time it was, the countdown clock. And then you're going to want to go ahead and log out of your PlayStation 4, and then log back into the original account that you bought the game on, and watch it update back up. Watch the clock count back up to 1 day, 12 hours, 27 minutes in this case, since it took me 10 minutes to do this. And yeah, that will just show you like the time differential, and if you went back into your Australia account, you would see that the time is back at, I think it was 21 hours remaining. So yeah, so that's how basically in theory this should work. So I think we're tricking the system here. Excuse me. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think we're tricking the system here. Reason I don't think it's going to work, though, is that some people are trying something similar to this on the Xbox One, and it didn't work, where they, like, changed their region to New Zealand in order to play Destiny early, and it didn't really work out for them. I haven't seen that much of, like, people trying to do this, use this exploit, I guess you could call it, on the PlayStation 4, so that's why I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. I'd say it's about a 40% chance of it working, 60% chance of it not working. Reason being, I'm going to start off with a 60% chance of it not working, is that I think it unlocks based on what store you bought it from. So if you bought the Advanced Warfare from the United States PlayStation Store, it's not going to unlock until that PlayStation Store tells it to unlock. But the flip side of that is, if it is all based off of what store you bought it from, then why, when I logged into my Australia account, it didn't say 1 day, 12 hours, and 27 minutes remaining? I don't understand. Like, if the Australia account should have been able to look at the game and say, oh, this was bought from the US, so therefore this is when it's going to unlock, instead of change it to its own.